What is up, everyone? It's C Camp here, and I'm bringing back some more coaching carousel with Terry Bones and Company, episode 9. But before we get into any of the action against Penn State, we're going to recruit. So starting with Darius' brothers, who are really close to getting. It's going to be a battle with Illinois. Illinois is really close as well, so it's going to be a tight one, as he's a very good athlete. He's a 4-star athlete. And now with coaching prestige, I see Tennessee as a C, but we're going to go ahead and make a pitch instead. So basically, when I like to recruit, when I have I either compare when I have I'm really good at it and the team is really bad. Otherwise, it's not that interesting. Or the team is #1 and you have to knock them down somehow. So that's what I like to do. So Robert Wilson here, this wide receiver, we're going to schedule a visit for him next week, or 2 weeks from now, against Wisconsin. So moving on down, we've got the number 14 tight end pretty much locked up. Nobody's, excuse me. Nobody's really attempting to get him at all. So here with Will Robinson, he's pretty close to being an Indiana player as well, but Notre Dame is pretty close as well, and Northwestern is slightly behind them. So for early playing time, we will make a pitch because everybody has a B for early playing time when you're an athlete. So we just gained about 220 interest, as now we're taking on Penn State, who has a great overall, great offense, and a solid defense. So now we're going to check it out here in Nittany Lions Stadium. And when we're playing them, I guess there's no scandal. There's no Jerry Sandusky. Joe Paterno has no problems. He is still the head coach. He's not fired. He wasn't released. He didn't resign. He's still on the squad. So Penn State actually, I believe, is 5-0. So it's going to be a tight battle. So it's gonna get right. We're gonna get right into the action here. So let's get to the action. As right off the bat here, I'm running a fake read option, and I've got Jamarlo Chester wide open over the middle to the right side for a first down. Moving on later in the drive, 2nd and 10. Nick Turner up the gut, 7-yard gain, and it's gonna make it a manageable 3rd down conversion. As here, Nick Turner up the middle for about 7 yards. Once again, another first down. And we're running a little play, I can't remember the name at all, but Kofi Hughes comes up with a sweet catch. And folks, I was just wondering, if you are interested in fantasy basketball, an early fantasy basketball league, I was kind of interested in making one. I know it's not the best out of all the 3 sports, baseball and football. It's kind of the least favorite from all people. But I was just wondering if you wanted to join a fantasy basketball league. I'm going to create it. I'm not sure when the draft is going to be. I think it's going to probably be like Tuesday or Wednesday. If I can get enough people to join. I'm hoping to get about 10 by Monday or Tuesday. So if you'd like to join, please just hit me up with a personal message. Tell me if you'd like to join or not. Or excuse me, only if you'd like to join. Just tell me you'd like to join, and I'll give you the details of the password and league name and stuff and when the draft's going to be. So here, Nick Turner's going to bounce this one in for a touchdown. So Terry Bones is excited. Moving on, later in the drive, DeWeese Wilson open for about 7 yards, as we have the ball really close because I think they fumbled on the kick return. So Nick Turner up the gut, nice little play, 5 yards, first down. And here in the 2nd quarter, with 5 minutes to go, Nick Turner breaking a tackle and splitting 2 defenders for a touchdown, as Indiana shockingly has a 14-0 lead. But that's what happens when you're a Hoosier football fanatic. So Terry Bones is excited. He's leading his offense well. And here Kofi Hughes is open for a split second. He finds him for about 15 yards. Nice pass. Edward Wright Baker is having a great game right now. So here on 3rd and 12, why not run the give and go play to Ted Bolser to the 46-yard line. First down, Indiana. And we are driving once again. So it's 2nd and 9 here. Keith Sims going to be dragged down. Maybe from his horse collar. Maybe a horse collar, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't, but Keith Sims is stopped here, so we're going to settle. I think we tried to kick the field goal, and it failed. So 45 seconds left. I hate when it rains because I fall down here. He was wide open, too, and that's going to run it back for a Penn State touchdown. They have tied the game. So moving on into the 3rd quarter, Nick Turner, reasonable 5-yard gain. So 3rd and 1, we've got to do something, and Wright Baker is stuffed on the option attempt. So we're actually here, we're going to try the option again on 2nd and 10 here. And this one's going to work for a long run here down. He's going to the 50, the 40, the 30, and he's stopped at about the 26-yard line. Nice gain for Edward, as Penn State does have a 21-14 lead now, not 14-14. Here's a replay. I love how they just sit there on that option. It's really silly how they do that. But I'm not exactly sure why they just sit there. But for some reason, that game has become that way where if you run the option in the Y trips formation, it just happens. So Ted Bolser falls down, but I'm still going to hit him. Down to the 6-yard line. First and goal. Nice play by the Hoosiers as I'm running a stretch play to the left side. Turner up the gut. Touchdown, Indiana. Nice play from Nick Turner. So, nice run here's the replay. Up the middle. Nick Turner. Touchdown, Indiana. So now it's 21-21. We're still in the ball game. Nick Turner up the middle. Nice run here. Up the gut. 17 yards. First down. So here's 3rd and 10. Running flood. Play for Deweese Wilson. Wilson's open. First down once again. We're driving, but he fumbles. And apparently he wasn't out of bounds. The ball wasn't out of bounds when he touched it. So they do get on the board. So I tried to pitch this and it works. So I thought this guy would set a key block. So I tried to back up. It did not work. So it's 2nd and 7 now. 2nd and 7, we're running flanker drive. Square moving in motion. I have him wide open, but he won't catch it. He just didn't put his hands out there. So now they have actually a 14-point lead, and Kofi Hughes is going deep, but the game's pretty much over from here, and Penn State will win this game 35-21. So we're basically just trying to do whatever we can to stay in it and make it a touchdown game, but no, somehow it bounces off of Ted Bolser's hands, hits another Penn State player, and a Penn State player will pick it off. So a nice little play by number 5, making a nice play. So that'll wrap up the game here. Penn State does win this one 35-21 in fashion as they come out of here being down 14-0, and after that they took a 35-7. They outscore us 35-7 from there on. So the band is playing. They're excited. Penn State just beat a team like Indiana. That's pretty impressive. Not, but we're going to go ahead and advance the week here to number 16 Iowa. I believe they beat Ohio State last weekend, or this week, so that's going to make them really highly ranked now. So they're 5-0, and we're at home this time, so maybe we can defeat them. But let's go ahead and watch, as Iowa isn't as strong as Penn State was, but it's going to be a tough battle. So here in Indiana, Bloomington, Indiana, it's a pretty nice stadium. I enjoy the view, as for the 20th time or something, well, no, not 20, for like the 10th time in Terry Bones' career, we're coming out touching the rock, so it's exciting. We're running out onto the field. Here come the Hoosiers, and we are pumped because I think we can beat Iowa this weekend. So number 16 is coming in, but Wright Baker right off the bat is sacked. So, but no worries. You got the give and go play to Ted Bolser. Nice 25-yard gain for a first down. So here on 3rd and 3, let's get the first down conversion. Nick Turner, 5 yards, first down. That's money, baby. So Ted Bolser here is going to cut to the right side. He's open for a split second, and he hits him. Perfect pass. I love Edward Wright Baker as a quarterback because he's a scrambler and a passer. So Keith Sims, the backup running back, the freshman that I recruited last season. Nice run. But here it's going to ask me if I want to keep in Nick Turner. I will definitely keep in Nick Turner. So moving on, Deweese Wilson cutting across the field. First down, Indiana once again. And we are driving. We always seem to have a great first quarter, and then it goes downhill from there like Penn State. So I have Kofi Hughes cutting across the field. I'm going to hit him for a touchdown, Indiana. And Indiana will get on the board. It is 7-0. Nice play from Kofi Hughes and Edward Wright Baker. So we're running a slash play, and Nick Turner's got a lot of running room. He's going to take this one all the way to the 40-yard line as he's tripped up by number 18. So we're going to run 4 verticals here. Bolser and Chester going deep, but no, it's a fumble, and he will take this one all the way, as that is a fumble, recovery, and a fumble for a touchdown, as that man's doing the Tebow. So that wasn't as much of a Tebow, but it kind of looked like it. So Deweese Wilson cutting across the field. What a pass. What a pass. That is a great pass and catch. That is how I love to run this offense. Is Wright Baker will be taking this one on the option. Nick Turner is going to bounce it outside, and he will take this one a long way down to about the 10-yard line. So now at the end of the first quarter, we've got some work to do here. Is Ted Bolser cutting across, picked off by number 49. That was actually Jamarlo Chester trying to cut across the field for a touchdown, but they do not get on the board. Their drive is stopped, but here's Nick Turner over the left side for a nice 13-yard gain. And we're running the power O play here to Nick Turner up the gut. Nice run by Nick. That's going to make it 3rd and inches. And here on this 3rd and inches play, it's Keith Sims, the backup running back, getting some room and a first down for Indiana. So now we're running actually, I think that, yes, that drive did stall out later, so nothing really happened. But double teamed. Can he bring it down? Yes, sir. He's like 6'5". He can bring that down any day. Nice catches. Now Ted Bolser's cutting to the right side. He's wide open. Nice little feet movements there to get open. Running a little play-action dagger play. Across the field is Deweese Wilson. Once again, he is our star receiver along with Ted Bolser. I love the tandem we have right there. So, Nick Turner up the middle. 5th touchdown in this video. That is impressive. Nick Turner's going to make this one a touchdown game. The game is basically 14-14 now. Actually, they bring it back. And Kofi Hughes, nice movement with the feet to bring it in for a first down. So, to the left side, we've got nothing going there, so it's now 4th and 7, and we will punt. But Iowa does get on the board. They have the lead. Nick Turner up the middle. Nice run from Nick. He will take that down to about the 40-yard line. As we're running a play called stick. And Jamarlo Chester is wide open to the 48-yard line, and we are moving the chains here. 2nd and 10, up the middle. Nick Turner, he will break that for 6 yards. That'll end the 3rd quarter. We still have a chance at this game. We're down by a touchdown. Can Indiana pull off the upset here in Bloomington? Well, we'll see. Turner up the middle, 10-yard gain, first down Indiana. Moving on down, inside cross play to Kofi Hughes. But look at that. Look who's wide open. It's Deweese. Pushes him off. Touchdown Indiana. Tie ball game right here. Big play right there. You're going to see a replay. This was absolutely awesome. The commentators did say that this was all the wide receiver. I completely agree. What a play. He pushed that guy off like he was a toothpick. That was disgusting on the Iowa part. So Iowa will not score here as they got the ball back. But Nick Turner to the 50-yard line. And we are driving here with 2:59 to go. Bolser wide open, but he can't hit him. Oh, that could have gotten us a pretty close 4th down here. But we do get the ball back. Iowa does not score. It is 2nd and 2. Nice run, Nick Turner. And I believe this is a little play to Kofi Hughes up the middle to the 17-yard line. And we are driving once again. So here on this power O play to the left side. Tries to bounce it, but a nice 2nd and inches play. We'll come up here. Halfback dive up the middle. Nice play. Keith Sims. Touchdown, Indiana. Keith Sims will take this one in for the touchdown. And that will be a great play. Wow, Keith Sims just gave us the lead. That is huge. But look what happens. Iowa runs down the field. Touchdown with 31 seconds left. We do not score. So now going into overtime, we do get the ball, or we will get the ball after Iowa does. And Iowa does get on the board, so we have to score to keep us in the game. 2nd and 1 now with that 9-yard rush from Nick Turner. 3rd and 22. Got to convert somehow. Kofi Hughes is absolutely wide open. I don't know how that happened, and we're not going to go look at it. But how that happened, I do not know. That was awesome. Kofi Hughes is going to make that a touchdown. So now it's 35-35. Here in triple overtime. Picked off, and that will seal it for Iowa. Edward Wright Baker will not catch him. Oh, no, not again. Iowa pulling off the big victory here in Bloomington. That's going to be a big victory for Iowa on their resume, and that would have been a bigger victory, even bigger for Indiana. So that's basically the end of the video. We're now 4-2, and we will be taking on Wisconsin. And don't forget about my fantasy basketball league. You have to be an active player if you would like to join. So we're going to take on Wisconsin next week. So thanks for watching all. More vids will come to you soon. See ya.